Hey guys, this is Steve. Just wanted to do a quick little introduction to this next video. It's a part two of the series where we take that other video series where we made a guy carrying a canoe, and we're going to turn that into a little bit more of a presentation, have it a little more presence when it's sitting on a shelf. Anyway, just wanted to, this is the second part in this series, and we're going to be working on just shaping the base and getting it ready for putting some other stuff on there. Okay, we're going to start working on the base. I've already played around. I got a couple new gouges, and I was messing around here a little bit. But I just screwed together some old lumber here to help hold it in place on my desk. And I'm just going to start. I want to make this pathway sunken down in there a little bit. And I got, actually need to come the other direction for that. Got this new file, Swiss made. It's a 30 millimeter number 5 gouge. Kind of a beast of a tool compared to my other ones. Just going to kind of take off a little bit out of this path. And right down the center, make it look like it was has been walked on more than a couple times. Smooth up the edges here that I split out going the other way. I'll just come right up against the edge here that I've drawn, just take away my pencil line. Thing I want to do here is I want to have just a little bit of a drop off, kind of where this, just like right before where this log is going to be. I'm going to drop it down just a little bit all the way across. I know there's easier ways to do this with different types of sculpting things or using different things for texture, but this is just what I'm choosing to do at the moment. We don't need to go all the way across. I don't have to have it nice and even. It is the ground. Just kind of clean this up a little bit. Okay, where's my log? That shaped or laying there, and I need to make a little bit of a hump out of here. Trying to have it look like this log has been there a while and is maybe a little sunken down into the ground. That's pretty good. Let's give the thing a little test here. And it's hard for you to see that angle, but I think that's what we're going for right there. In fact, what I might do, just because I really like how that's laid out, is I might pin that there. I think so. Okay, I'm just going to make a little reference mark in a couple of spots there. Got a 1/4 inch drill bit on here. And just drill into this log a little ways. Don't need much. We'll do it again down here. Just chamfer the holes a little bit here. Just so the dowel doesn't want to hang up going in there. Okay, and I used a 1/4 inch. It wouldn't have to be that big, but it's what I happen to have right now. I'm just going to make them fairly long, maybe 5/8 of an inch or 3/4, something like that. You just Put your knife on there, roll it, and let the dowel roll. Do it a few times, and then it just breaks right off. Make another one. Put your knife on there. And I like to use a detail knife. I like to go around the edge of the dowel. Bevel that a little bit. Just do this. It may or may not be necessary, but I like to do it. Makes it keeps the sharp edge of the dowel from catching on the hole, I think. Okay. Now, what I like to do to try to line things up, just kind of push them in there. Your movable piece. And things set where they're going to line up. I just go underneath here. Whenever you can get to it, this works pretty good. Without moving anything. There. Now we have our holes marked. I don't know if you guys can even see that. Anyway, there's a hole here. And one here. And just go ahead. This base is thick. There's plenty of room. And it doesn't matter even if we did go all the way through. It'll just be on the bottom side. Clean those up a little bit. Kind of grabbed the hole there and ripped it a little bit. It's alright. It'll all be underneath there. Covered up with some ground material we're going to glue on, make it a little more realistic. Let's see if it lines up. Good enough anyway. That's all we're looking for is good enough. There. That's where that's going to be. I think for getting him in place, we're probably going to maybe use a piece of a finish nail or something cut off. I want it to go right through like the ball of his foot would be, so it can't be very long, and I definitely don't want to split out his feet. And we'll stick him down with a lot of epoxy, but yeah, that's kind of the look. Tip him up here now if you guys can see him. That'll work, huh? Ah. Okay. Quit messing with that before we break it. And I don't know if you noticed this here, I kind of shaved down the log a little bit, like where people be scuffing it with their feet when they walk by. So I think I like that. Oh, I guess as long as we're here. I'll wait. I'll wait to put that on. Yeah, I'll wait. That might be in our way. I guess we can pull that back off too if we have to. But we have that stump sitting there. Perfect. Okay. Pin stuck in there. Getting a pile of parts. Let's keep them all together over here. Over here by Bob. That's Bob. I don't know why his name is Bob, but it is. Carved him a while back, just kind of trying to work on my faces a little bit. Need to get him painted. That's Bob. He's watching our spare parts. Okay. Now, let's see. I want this shoreline to be, you guys can't really, maybe you can see that. I want it to be kind of undercut just a little bit, like it eroded away. Kind of do this. And we'll just get this close so we can get a lot of material to remove. Should have mentioned, never used these chisels before, big gouges before, so another first. But I'm not afraid to try something new, are you guys? You never get good at it if you don't try it. I think we'll turn this sideways, work on it. We're going to have to remove a lot of stuff here. I don't know how much of this pounding you want to listen to. Probably not a lot. So, I think you kind of get the idea. We're just going to, got our path, got the log, we're going to put the stump here, and I'm going to cut this down. I'm going to come down maybe a half an inch, quarter of an inch, something like that. And then from that point, I want to just taper it down and probably just leave like maybe a quarter of an inch at the very edge down here. Leave like a quarter of an inch here, and then taper the rest of it up like this to the shoreline. But as you can see, that's a lot of material to remove. I'm not gonna make you watch that, listen to me pound on the chisel. So I'll do that when I get close to having that removed and come back and shape the shoreline and do some stuff like that. Or if I do something different that I want to share with you, I'll record that.